Puerto Rico last week, the mayor of Quintana was arrested for alleged corruption, and on Thursday, the mayor of Guaynabo has also been arrested. Governor Pierluisi released a statement after the arrest of the mayor, saying, and quote, "I once again warn any public official who has committed an act like this or who is not even considering it, that I will not rest until everyone is out of the government and my party. This is unacceptable, and I guarantee that I will continue to put all government resources to fight corruption and cooperate with federal authorities so that everyone who fails has to pay until the last consequences," end quote. And also in Puerto Rico, the traditional artisan fair in Old San Juan will have an economic impact and will help Puerto Rican artisans have jobs. Francis Felix reports.
The tourism company of Puerto Rico announced that this weekend they will be doing their traditional artisan fair in Paseo La Princesa in Old San Juan as part of an initiative to strengthen the business development of the artisan in the island.
Yes, we're very happy and glad that we are making, we have been 2 years without doing it. This is the 4th year after the pandemic that we're having our Feria Artesanía or artisan fair. We are expecting to have more than 25,000 people coming through the weekend. We have over 200 artisans that will be displaying their products and their craft. We are very excited. We are going to have a lot of music, dancing, and we're going to have workshops bring for the artisans to the public in general.
How many artisans will be part of the fair?
We're expecting to have over 200 to 225 artisans that will be displaying during the weekend. We're going to be here in Paseo La Princesa. Also, we're going to be in Plaza Dársenas and in the plaza in front of the tower of the Banco Popular here in Viejo San Juan.
Also, there will be other artisan fairs around the island.
We have been doing since January a couple of small ones during the first 3 months of the year. We were in the west side of the island. Then we have been on the mountain in Jayuya or the Orocovis, and now obviously for Christmas we're going to do it here in San Juan. We extend our invitation to everybody to come here during this weekend. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have great music, great food, and obviously the main attraction are artisans that are going to be displaying their craft and all their product to obviously use this opportunity to find those gifts that we haven't been able to buy for this Christmas. This is a nice opportunity to get them and to obviously buy local.
The artisan fair will give space to the artisan in Puerto Rico to show their art crafts and recognize their creation as part of our traditions. Reporting from Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.
All right, thanks, Francis. Well, switching gears to the Turks and Caicos. A new initiative kicks off soon with a mission to help residents become fit and healthy. Our One Caribbean News' Deandra Hamilton tells us about Let's Move TCI.
January 2022, a 3-month initiative to get residents of the Turks and Caicos Islands more fit, more healthy, and more on the move will begin. It is a partnership with the TCI Sports Commission, the National Health Insurance Board, the Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Education.
An initiative that is headed by the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Ministry of Health in an effort to ensure that the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands become fit and become fit for a purpose.
Features of the Let's Move TCI initiative include duty-free concessions from December 15th on superfoods, which make the healthy list approved by the program, a healthy food pilot program for schools, movement support through fitness gurus, both virtually and in person. Meal plans and preparation videos and technology will be incorporated to chart successes over the 12 weeks.
It demonstrates what collaboration in partnership with multi-stakeholders can produce. It has the full backing of the Ministries of Health and Human Services and that of Education, Labor and Sports, as well as the entire Turks and Caicos Islands government and its ministers, cabinets, and members of the House of Assembly.
Registration is already open and anyone can join. The cost is $20. The goal is at least 1,000 signups.
We're very confident in the work that has been done, and we're going to give the country a brief synopsis of what to expect.
And before you get moving, it is a good idea to go and see your doctor, and that cost is covered for beneficiaries of the health plan.
Take the time to go and get your annual physical and know your numbers. Pay more attention to what you eat.
And that was our Deandra Hamilton reporting there. Well, meantime, the midnight to 4 a.m. curfew has been discontinued in Grenada as of December 7th because of the current low COVID-19 infection rates on the island. Health authorities say the positivity rate for the past weeks is less than 5% on any given day. There are currently 68 active COVID cases on the island. During the pandemic, Grenada experienced a total lockdown in the early stages and an adjustment in the time of the curfew on other occasions. And the government says it believes the curfew has had a negative psychosocial effect on residents, and with that in mind, safely removing the curfew will be the best case scenario. Describing the removal as providing breathing space for the population, Health Minister Nicholas Steele said that Grenada will be paying close attention to the global COVID situation, and the government will not delay implementing new measures that will work in the best interest of the country.
As to how long this will remain, it's based on our monitoring, it's based on other external factors, it's based for us as well on our social interactions and our social behavior. But from the Ministry of Health as well, most definitely, the Cabinet and Government of Grenada, we do believe that the midnight to 4 a.m. curfew has been having a psychosocial effect on us all. And as a result, the balance must always be sought. And at this point in time, we believe it is possible to safely remove that curfew.
And the Ministry of Health is also closely monitoring the development of the new COVID variant, Omicron, which has shown its presence in countries around the globe. As a result, a decision has been made to resume testing of individuals upon arrival to the island. Travelers will be PCR tested on arrival and will be allowed to leave pending their results within 12 to 24 hours. Health Minister Steele explained the measures going forward.
Fully vaccinated persons, once they arrive in Grenada with a negative PCR, are free to go. What we are doing now is those same fully vaccinated persons, when they arrive, we are testing them on arrival. They're still free to go. We test them on arrival. If their test is positive, then we go isolate them and whoever they've been in contact with. Yes, it is a risk, but basically the alternative is to keep everyone waiting 12 hours because one or two or some may. And remember, we're dealing with fully vaccinated persons and fully vaccinated persons only. Non-vaccinated or partially vaccinated persons still have to do the 7-day quarantine.